So I went to Coachella and I saw boygenius live, and like my life changed a little bit. It was the same feeling I got when I saw Phoebe live. I've never seen Lucy or Julian live, but wow. Anybody who's watching this video who's going to that tour, prepare yourselves because it's like hauntingly beautiful. But I say all that to say that now I have to listen to the rest of their discography, which means that today we're going to listen to the boygenius EP. I'm really excited. I heard that Me and My Dog is a song that goes hand in hand with Letter to an Old Poet. So we'll see what dark and creepy, I guess not dark and creepy, what sad things that were going on there. I hope nothing bad happens to the dog. I really hope nothing bad happens to the dog. I feel like this record is perfect for this afternoon. And let's jump right in. I can't hear you. You're too far away. I can't love you how you want me to. Do you know how talented you have to be to repeat the same lyric over and over again and make a song like that? I live and die for their harmonies. I mean, it really transports you to another place. I love the way the track kept getting faster and faster and bringing us into the swell of the music. I feel like before I started this review, I had a lot of resistance in my body, resistance in my mind. Like I'm just not in the best recording mood today, I would say. And after that one song, I'm feeling so much more connected. I'm feeling excited. This is a beautiful opening to an EP. Yeah, the harmonies, the vocal layering, the drums, always, whoever's playing the drums is sometimes carrying this entire thing, because there are moments where I'm listening to this and all I hear is drums, because it's like the heartbeat of the song. And I'm actually really surprised that this came out in, what did it say, 2018? That's shocking to me. What was I doing in 2018? This is that old? Wow, y'all have been waiting y'all waited 5 years for that album. Oh, that's dark. That's so dark. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, this one's so short. That's the thing. Now that I've heard the album first, I'm listening to the EP and I'm like, you only gave me 6 songs? But what about the rest of the music? We had a great day and we got no sleep. Man's best friend. We only have the dog left. What can I even say? I'm so used to hearing Phoebe at this point because I did that reaction and then I went to see boygenius live, that this is like just what's already playing in my head as a bass line. So I don't think I'm as swept up in the song as I have been in like other songs that I've been listening to more recently, but it's Phoebe. It's beautiful. It's Phoebe. Come on. I do like the depiction of me and my dog being something that you have left, you know, after everything else has happened. That was 3 minutes long. Where did it go? Where did the time go? Was that time travel? What just happened? Having heard that title and then going into the song and hearing some of the opening lyrics, it sounded almost like the dog was the companion for the entirety of it. So I love that we also have titles in here that are just like one part of the song and not even the chorus or the most repeated line or the main point of the entire song. He's really good at ambient tracks. Like, she always creates a very immersive sound where I don't know where the beginning and the end is, where I feel like there's such a I guess, logical but also emotional progression of a song. And I feel raw every time one of her tracks ends. I feel like the thing that was taken from me, or rather, nothing was taken from me, but it's always opened up something inside of me where I'm left feeling hollow sometimes and empty. Very powerful musician and writer and singer.
Dreamcatcher in the rearview mirror, stay out of your nightmares.
There's like a grass cutter or something going on outside, and hearing that after this song finishes and they were talking about cutting a hole into their skulls and not liking what you see or asking if they like what they see when they don't.
Right next to cemeteries.
I mean, that moment just grabbed me. To also have all of these harmonies coming closer to the end, or something that's kind of like a pseudo chorus.
Falling thorns out of my palm, like I do.
Makes it so much more heartbreaking. I love that I'm at the point now where I can teleport their voices. That's really fun for me because I believe Julian started this one, and then Phoebe and Lucy came in, or maybe just Lucy, but still talented songwriting, talented producing. I mean, the acoustic is so clear and visceral, and it feels like I'm making the music from my body, as if like the music could come out of me and not that I'm listening to it. That's such a gnarly song to have on an EP. That is emotionally so gnarly, so nasty. Like, I feel vulnerable. I feel so vulnerable right now. Oh my. You know I'm going to put it in the playlist. Like, I will listen to this and cry later, but I don't know, with the pacing of it, I thought a lot of ocean tides and the sea, and thinking about how like the moon controls that, and seeing a lot of like water and movement, but also balance. It sounded like a lullaby, something that would put you so gently and softly to sleep, but is emotionally revealing and excavating and painful at times.
Don't hurt us bad and believe.
The level of suppression in that song, and I know it's titled Stay Down, but I feel like I just collapsed into myself.
I look at you and you look at a screen. So would you teach me I'm the villain or in time?
I love that guitar. I love how it takes us all the way through to the end and then gets choppy and drawn out, because that's exactly how we're feeling.
It takes so long for me.
Julian's very good at making us feel angry and making us feel sometimes a little bit of pain.
So I stay down.
Phoebe's really good at making us feel empty and lost, but also seen. And Lucy's really good at making us feel loved and cherished. And when you combine those three things together, you get this phenomenal experience where we're going through transitions and we're going through different songs and we're getting different levels of indie music that feel like connective tissue. It's about separation, it's about confrontation, it's about learning to literally roll with the punches as described through the song, but also see that there's beauty and strength in both. You can be the person who's initiating, you can be the person who's not initiating, the person who's just dealing with it, whatever it is. On either sides of this confrontation, both of you have to show up to do it. Both of those positions take strength. And I feel like you can feel the strength, or at least the intensity in the song, as the lyrics are talking about that withdrawing and that collapsing. It's called Salt in the Wound. That's exactly what it is. I love the echoes in the beginning. I love how eerie and haunted this track is.
Add insult to injury. You unrelentingly ask for the secret.
And then we have Lucy open it up. I feel like she has a bit of an older sound. Her voice is operatic in a way that I feel like does not fit with most indie music today. And I could be wrong. I don't listen to that much of it. But whenever I hear it, it feels like I'm listening to a recording of someone who lived a while ago.
I tried to sing it all back like I heard it. This is a prison I'm willing to
I appreciate how long and drawn out and gritty this song was. It's probably one of my favorites on this EP for that alone. And again, we're going to emotional depths that are so reflective and painful, but I feel like I'm able to be quite chaotic when I'm listening to this song mentally. You can jump to so many points of your own memory, so many points of your own emotion, because this song is doing the dirty work for you. We are talking about so much taking and being robbed of so much. I love that the track feels like it's consuming you as well. And it's the kind of devouring that's completely ungrateful, that isn't because you like someone so much, but because you can't help but do the thing that you do. And they're unable to stop their almost childlike ways of destruction.
back in the States now, in a college town. When I'm home, I'm never there.
The way they're eating up and milking and letting those vowels stretch are beautiful, especially in the harmonies, but also in their solo verses. It's like listening to water.
Nothing to say. Stay on the phone. You say, how are you? I say, I don't know.
And the sense of loneliness that we get, not really being anywhere that we go, is further emphasized by the fact that it feels like they are also like dripping and draining from their bodies with that sorrow. I love that the track is so stripped down. They really left us on that cliffhanger. If I had heard this in 2018, I would have been so pissed. Like, oh my. I also love that this comes at the end of the album because it leaves us feeling very bereft, We need something else to hold on to in order to go forward. I also love all of the tracks where they have each one of them go in a verse, and not just all of them combined on the chorus, because it lets us see the progression of the song through their voices, the progression of the lyrics through their voices, but also a fuller impression of what this band can do. And especially having seen them live, when they each take a turn, you get to just experience all of their magic. My top 3 off this project would be Bite the Hand, Souvenir, and Salt in the Wound. All of those songs just like ignited me and made me feel honestly guilty of something, which is interesting. I don't think I realized that until now, but I'm feeling a little emotionally guilty about stuff. Indie music like this tends to get you feeling the pain that you felt before, so maybe that's why I'm feeling that way. If you made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you so much, and I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And that's all I have for you today, so I'll see you in the next one.